And we have Antigua Shipyard picked.
Yeah, and this is an excellent map for Terran players. Zerg being more accustomed to playing this against Terrans by now, because, I mean, Terrans generally pick it every time they lose a game in a best of something, and it's an excellent map for sieging up and taking your third really fast.
It's also very good for dropping all around.
Yeah,
I play for the Royal Institute of Technology.
I play for Stockholm University.
I'm signed with Team prOpDashj.
I'm signed with Quantic Gaming.
And I play Terran.
And I play Zerg.
Yep, and there's introductions for these two players again. Let's do this round again. I'm gonna grab the Zerg this time because I want to introduce Madde as well. Ladies and gentlemen, going into game number. Didn't think about roaches when I crafted my theory. Oh, that was a nice borrowed word from the English language. First made up. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to introduce the Madde here. Down in the lower left corner, we have the woman who just smashed prOpDashj in game number 1. The question is, does she get to play more standard game now, or will it be just as one-sided as last time? Give it up for MaddeLisk. I'm so good at long introductions, man. I should stop that.
Yeah, and speaking of long introductions, here's a short one. In the top right corner, down one game, prOpDashj.
Man, you really captured the essence of introducing people. I'm so, you know, I'm light years behind you in the art of introducing people.
Well, you have to actually just try to, well, ladder a bit more, getting a bit more feeling out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. We just heard from a production crew that's a record on our live stream right now. We have 85 people watching on the live stream. That's incredible. Give it up for that. Yeah. I mean, there's more people in here, I think, but never mind. Still, we're having a lot of fun here. Now, there's a lot of people popping in and popping out. So if there's someone that you feel should be watching this live stream, then twitch.tv/UniSL. Send that. Put that on your tweeting skills. Put that on your Facebook. Put that. Write a note and put that on your roommate's door when you get home. For some reason.
And here we go, MaddeLisk scouting the main of prOpDashj.
Yep.
Seeing everything standard, seeing a gas indicating that helium push. And here we go with the natural of prOpDashj, looking for that command center being thrown down.
Yes, gathering up the minerals, just throw it down, just moving around, waiting for it to happen. There's no time but now, my friend, and there we go. The expansion coming down from prOpDashj, and nothing strange now. I mean,
prOpDashj scouting for an overlord with this marine. Everything looks quite standard,
yeah.
Unlike the first game.
I
like this.
I was thinking, you know, how much would she think that he would cheese in game number 2 as well? The problem is that, well, with the possibility of that, she's not going to change the pattern of just scouting really well, which is she's very good at.
Yeah, as seen in her vision, she's shaking. Oh,
why is she shaking?
She might just be a little bit nervous.
I see you, baby, shaking.
Yeah, but as we can see on her vision...
Oh, it's cold.
Oh.
Someone bring her a blanket. I think that could throw off her focus a little, but no.
I mean, she has to micro a bit more, I believe, instead of just
exactly. Warm
talking.
up those fingers.
What? We get some BM out of our players.
Oh my God!
This just got a bit dirty, and I like it.
Yes, this is the most BM we've had here whatsoever. I mean, this league, I don't even know what's happening. It's when we brought in the higher league players that the BM really took its turn.
Yeah.
The most we've had was, I think, Joker Man, who wrote "Eat Laser."
Defending with Colossi, if I recall.
Yes, defending with Colossi, and for some reason defending against triple his supply 3 times in a row, which is absolutely insane. The point is, this was one of those Silver League matchups, so there was no micro whatsoever involved, and in that case, Colossi are quite good, I've heard.
Yeah, and if we scout out prOpDashj's main, we see 5 workers on that refinery at the north, and that is not standard.
That is not standard, and that, my friend, is not a very efficient cheesing maneuver.
Yeah, and Otherwise, I believe we are going to have a Marauder Hellion all-in.
Oh, we are? Yeah, this looks like...
no,
he's researching Stim still.
He didn't get the starport. He just produced, I believe, 4 Hellions, yes?
Yeah.
And...
oh my god, there's so many links coming to take these... taking these Hellions out, and they're gonna...
We should see a bunker in the natural of prOpDash, and there we have it.
Yep.
This link push could do a lot of damage, but I don't believe it will.
No.
Just due to the fact that prOpDash can just wall off.
Yeah, exactly. And
but
we're close to seeing surrounds on those Hellions, but no, they make it home, and she has to turn around.
Bit of miss micro, I believe.
But she lost a bunch of links there. Not that it really matters that much. But still, looking at the supply, there's 58 for MaddeLisk and 49 for prOpDash. She's a little ahead, but you know, that's the way it is. And oh my god, a supply drop! Was prOpDash, man?
Yeah.
Supply drop? What's happening?
This isn't bronze, man.
No.
I mean, if we look at Quantic MaddeLisk's natural, everything looks impeccable. Look at that building placement. I mean, Evo Chambers and Roach Warrens just holding everything off if there were to be any Hellion run-bys.
Yeah.
And this is just excellent play by a Masters level player.
Exactly, that's one hell of a SimCity to try to get by there. And there's Creep Juniors coming out with a whole bunch of queens, so in a while we're going to see a large part of this map covered in creep, I think. Together with that third being taken now, she looks quite nice in this position. The question is, what's prOpDash going to do? Can we see that production tab again? See what's coming up.
He's
got
going
siege
for
mode.
he is going for that standard type of play with Siege Tank Marine, and I believe he should put down a starport anytime now, if he wants to do a stim push.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I don't know. He's got +1/+1 coming up, so obviously he's gonna invest in those bio units as well.
And now he's lifting off his orbital command in his main and pushing that to his third, and we see a Baneling nest coming down.
Yeah,
as
together
well.
with an infestation pit.
Infestors being nerfed as of late, giving Terran a lot more room to micro, but still very viable in this matchup. I mean, locking down Marines and just throwing Banelings at the stunned and locked down Marines just seems to be such a good thing to do. Yeah, it really is, and we're just gonna have to see how well prOpDash can handle that. prOpDash fumbling a bit. He still has 5 SCVs in his main Vesping Geyser, and just now put on SCVs at his natural. I think he's really nervous. I'm thinking he's really nervous as well. Well, at least he's not cold. That's something. Someone doesn't need a blanket. Someone doesn't need a blanket, and there it is, the mass of creep tuners, and this map is going to be covered in creep very, very quickly. Yeah, which is going to make it very hard for prOpDash to push. This is something that Zerg's players have been doing as of late, starting to capitalize. The creep spread is excellent out of female Zerg players. I have to say, if we take a thought and think of Scarlet. Yeah. She has some really good creep spreads ever. Yeah, I thought about that too, so watching her. And there's a Marine catching this Overseer coming in. And again, a lot of Zerglings chasing those Hellions, but they're not going to get to do it. And here's a lot of Marines coming out. Yeah, he got those reactors down really quickly. And this, I mean, his supply blocked again, and this is so essential not to get. And I mean, this are we going to see another one of those supply drops? I don't know. Perhaps it could happen. And he scanned his. Did he have buried units there? No, I believe that he scanned instead of dropping a mule. As you can see, he scanned on top of a mineral. prOpDash is really falling. And there's a lot of mistakes here. I mean, I can understand that. He stated and talked about him being a little out of focus just today and yesterday. I think he's been sick for a while, and as well, I mean, he's playing MaddeLisk, and he stated that that's my one big opponent, and most players have been talking about her being the one big opponent to fight. Siege tanks. Oh, that is a little bit tricky, actually. I mean, having defensive siege tanks is excellent, but the defensive siege tanks should always be the ones that are popping out in the next production patch. Yeah. And I mean, this is a really slow push by prOpDash.
Actually, yeah, and she scouted all the Marines as well. She knows pretty much what's coming. It's not going to surprise her in any way. She's got a Spire going down, and together with Hive Tech, yeah, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, and her upgrades as of late have been impeccable. She has hit them every single time, and I think she might just go for a 3/3 Broodlord type.
Yeah, I was getting into that as well. With that Hive and that Spire coming up, then she seems very confident with being able to hold any type of push coming from him, and just is taking up to her perfect late game army.
Yeah, and timing that Greater Spire as soon as the Hive finishes, and getting that forgotten Adrenal Glance upgrade, it's really essential.
Very
it increases Zergling's attack by 20%.
Yes, which does a lot of difference. And, well, the upgrades are looking a little late, actually, for prOpDash. He's got a drop on that, well, partly secretly taken base, and actually is dropping her main as well. Gonna be able to, seems like, pick out a Gas Geyser at least, if that's what he wants to do. And the Corruptor's coming in, though, to take out that dropship. And the question is, are they going to? No, they're not going to be able to do that. But there's not much escape for him, actually, because those Corruptors are going to take out the Medivac, and the Zerglings took out the Marines. So, you know, not much gain from him there, actually. But he did get a lot of creep scanned off, and ooh, got a few Zerglings there for free with that push in the middle.
Excellent multitasking by prOpDash, pushing and dropping at the same time.
In every place, and oh, here comes the Zergling streaming over everything.
But there are no Banelings with this army,
no
and
Banelings
the
with this.
just came out.
Exactly, so there's a lot of Marines up here with a bunch of Medivacs, and they're going to be able to do a lot of damage with that. And at the same time, he manages to take out her 4th base here. So prOpDash and actually keeps streaming in, taking out a bunch of those. And
yeah,
the problem is he's found the Broodlords, and he manages to pick one off.
This is so essential. MaddeLisk being under in supply by 30.
And there's so many queens with some
Marines.
Insane transfuses here. Oh my lord!
This is
all
insane.
These queens with fungals as well on those Marines. These queens are going to town.
Queen Broodlord versus Marine Medivac tank. I don't think I've seen anything like this in a long time.
That was insane. And oh, Fungal taking out this drop as well. Mud is really on top of her multitasking.
Yeah, but take a look at prOpDash.
Yeah, exactly. But prOpDash though is doing very well. He managed to take out the fourth base and actually gotten to bait a lot of units out of her. She had a lot of Zerglings very early on, a lot of other units trying to hold everything. So he's actually doing very good right now.
Yeah, his macro is impeccable at this moment. Just taking the supply lead and just capitalizing hugely on it. And just taking map control, taking out the creep tumors, taking out the 4th of MaddeLisk, and this is insane. And he's putting down.
And oh my god! Is he gonna do now? You know what prOpDash likes to do when he's ahead? What? He likes to build the command center close to his opponent's bases, fly it in, and do what? He likes to make a planetary fortress. I don't know.
On creep.
I don't know where to put it, but I don't really see what he would want to do with that one.
I believe we are going to see MaddeLisk saying GG in a couple of seconds or minutes.
Yeah, I'm thinking that she's going to fight this out to the bitter end, I hope, as well. But prOpDash, he's maxed, and she is not. Well, the point is he actually did quite well with his Marines pushing across the map, and he managed to take out so many units that were at bad rally points. So you had to make new ones, and you know, every unit you have to remake as a Zerg costs you a lot. And that command center is being constructed right next to her new hatchery.
Yeah, and this is really close.
Yeah. Oh, and the Fungals are going to take out this drop as well. We managed to pick up a few Marines and fly them off.
I mean, look at this command center, look at this hatchery, they're so close to each other. And we see prOpDash taking a 4th, we see MaddeLisk trying to take a 4th, but it is just going to
those
get
Marines are going to
by these Marines.
Force a cancel there. And has prOpDash really picked up on his upgrades as well?
It's just an endless stream of Marines.
Yes, it's an endless stream of Marines, and they have, what they do, 3-3 already? Yeah, they're 3-3 upgraded already, so the point is, it's going to be
If we take a look at this command center at the third expansion of MaddeLisk, look at the waypoint. It's going to land at her natural.
Yeah, I told you, man. That. Oh, and he's going to be able to take out the Greater Spire in her main. There's nothing much she really can do to save that one.
No, and these Marines are going to survive.
Yeah,
also.
And at the same time as the command center floats by, he's dropping the third as well. So prOpDash is feeling really comfortable about this, and he should be. He's up, doubles the supply, and the only thing she really has to going for her are these Broodlords. But there's so many Vikings coming into play here now.
Yeah, and she has a really low infestor count, and the queens are just now getting into the fray, and we have drones in the middle.
Sorry, Nurcho. No. Nurcho coaching her, of course. And I don't think that he should be feeling a failure, because she's still playing splendidly well.
Yeah, she's playing excellently, and nothing can be taken away from that game.
No,
I mean,
not really.
As soon as prOpDash got his production going, he was quite... almost, I wouldn't say unstoppable, but...
Yeah, he got very good macro up and running, and I'm thinking Madde's problem here was overacting a little at points, building too many units to defend. She was waiting for push that really didn't really come.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, she's excellent. prOpDash is excellent.
Yeah,
and
this is awesome.
It's amazing how we can see just two master players just emphasizing on everything that we've seen in these past couple of events. This is without a doubt the biggest show match we've had yet.
Yeah, and I'm actually quite happy that prOpDash is showing us that he can really outplay MaddeLisk if he wants to in a straight-up game as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure about that either, how these players would match up against each other. I mean, at these levels as well, if you match up two silver players against each other, you never know, and you very rarely get even games. In high Masters leagues with player on this caliber, the games can look very uneven as well. Some people can just dance around other people.
Yeah, and I mean, this is amazing. Having such a good roster right now in this facility, I mean, you can't be anything but happy.
No, you can't be anything but happy.